Hey guys, this is Matt here at St. Thomas Aquinas. Happy Feast of the Epiphany, which is one of the oldest feasts of the Church. And this is a beautiful time. Epiphany means revelation, revealing. It's celebrating Christ revealing himself to the world, particularly in his infancy. So I encourage you right now to begin thinking about, as we've been talking for the past few weeks, and Father Brady gave that incredible introduction on Lectio and praying with Scripture, and this part of meditatio, where we dive deep into the Scriptures and allow the Scriptures to speak back to us and to our hearts, which becomes the content for dialogue with God. So as we look at this gospel reading today, which is really the narrative of the Magi following the star and finding Christ, and along the way encountering Herod. And so we have two main characters. We have Herod and we have the Magi. And both of these groups, the Herod and the Magi, have completely two different perceptions of Christ. And I think this is great content for us in prayer. The question is, how do we see God? How are we allowing him to reveal himself to us? Particularly as we grow up, our image of God is defined by our parents and other authorities in our life. And of course, we may have incredible parents, but in the end, they fall short. It's just part of parenthood, right? We're all have some kind of sin within us that keeps us from always putting our best foot forward. And so our image of God is skewed, and it always needs to be corrected. So there are times where we go into moments of Herod and moments of the Magi. So I encourage you to pray with Scripture this morning and really ask yourself, am I in a Herod moment? How do I see God? Do I see him as a threat to my happiness, this distorted image? Or am I in the moment of the Magi, who be willing to go endless miles into a desert and give my greatest gifts to my Lord for his service, and to fall down and worship him? Look, it's not black and white. We teeter from back and forth from this our whole lives. Take courage and be encouraged that even the greatest saints have moments of Herods and have moments of the Magi. And if you are in those moments right now, I'm not entirely sure whether God has my best interest in mind. Then allow that to be the dialogue of prayer. Go to him, be honest. He'll meet you there. And what you'll find is grace, is mercy. And that image of who God is that's distorted and we see him as a threat will be untwisted. And love will be brought in to this relationship at a much deeper level. So again, I wish you a beautiful and blessed Epiphany. I encourage you to continue to finish strong as we move towards the end of break, to continue to pray with Scripture, allowing Scripture to speak to you, opening your heart, allowing the real Christ in. Have a blessed remaining Christmas, and we look forward to seeing you really, really soon. God bless.